Welcome to Late Night with Walter. Please subscribe to my channel, leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments and your questions. Your questions that you ask tonight, I will answer them on tomorrow night's show. The questions that I'm answering tonight are from last night's shows. Okay, let's get into this. I don't have a lot of questions tonight. What a lot of people on last night's show. But what I had for dinner, we had sloppy joes. I love sloppy joes. I know it's a simple meal, but man, that's the kind of food I like. I like simple food. But I had 3 sloppy joes. And Amy made some zucchini bread today. Man, we all go crazy when she makes zucchini bread. And I don't know why they call it bread in the first place. It's more of a cake than anything else. And why they call it zucchini, I know zucchini's in it, but that makes you think it's a vegetable. There's nothing healthy about zucchini bread at all, but man, it's good. Okay, y'all know I've been alluding to the project that I'm working on. And first I said it wouldn't be ready until January 1. Then I changed it to December 1. Y'all, it's ready. I'm going to go ahead and make it public. It's in the links below. We've got a website for it and a YouTube channel for it. Y'all, please check it out and let me know what you think about it. It's the Olive Branch is the name of the website, and the Olive Branch is the name of the YouTube channel. Y'all, please check it out. I'm not selling anything there. I do have a donation button if you want to donate, but you don't have to donate. But everything on that website is completely free. And I think it will help a lot of people. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Okay, story time. I want to tell y'all about 2 bad jobs that I had. Actually, it was a gig job. It was a weekly pay thing where you work a week, turn in your ticket, and you get paid. And they send you to different jobs. This was when me and Amy first got married, and we needed extra money because we was hurting back then. But I had a regular job, she had a regular job, but it just wasn't enough. So I also had to do daily work, and that's what this was. One of the jobs they sent me on was to the Coca-Cola plant. And I never dreamed the inside of a Coca-Cola plant was like this, but there was a huge, very huge room. And in that room was, back then it was glass bottles in the 6-packs. They were stacked from floor to ceiling in that whole room on pallets. It was tens of thousands of bottles of Coca-Cola waiting to be shipped in this room. Well, something happened. One of the pallets fell over and it caused a chain reaction. The whole room was destroyed. Coke bottles everywhere, broken, syrupy mess everywhere. Well, they called in the temporary help to clean up the mess. Wouldn't you know, that was me. When I first got there, I said, oh, this is going to be fun. The fun wore off fast. It was so messy, and it was so sticky. But they had a grinder, sort of like a tree chipper, where we threw all the broken glass, and it would just powderize it. I mean, it was really neat, and they reused that glass to make more Coke bottles. But it was a mess, let me tell you. And I did it. I was there for 3 days, and when I quit doing it, when they sent me to another job site, the mess has not been cleared yet. So ain't no telling how long it took them to get that cleaned up. And each day they would send like 20 people in there to work. Another job that they sent me on was to set up. The rock group 311 was coming to town, and our auditorium needed to be set up for them with the chairs, the stage, and stuff like that, you know. That was a hard job. I mean, you would think putting chairs out would be easy, but when you're talking 10,000 chairs, and then they got to be in a certain spot, they got to be lined up just perfect. Then you got wires to run on the floor with gaffing tape over them. It was a headache, but we got it done. The day before 311 got here, the day after they left, we went back and broke it all down. Well, I had a push broom and I was sweeping the stage. I found 2 guitar picks with 311 on it. I gave those to my daughter. As far as I know, she still has them. Yeah, but that was a lot better than a Coca-Cola plant, but still, it was hard work, especially since I already worked 8 hours in my regular full-time job and then went there to do that. And I was the fat kid, totally out of shape, trying to do that, keeping up with the people that was in shape. We got it done, though. Okay, questions and answers. Y'all, I don't have many questions tonight. It wasn't many people. Normally I have 4 pages full. I only got a page and a half tonight. It wasn't many people on the show last night. Okay, Sheila Vardy asked, do I like buffalo? Yes, I do like buffalo. In fact, I really can't tell any difference between buffalo and beef. When I used to cut steaks, I worked for Barnhill's Steakhouse for, well, Barnhill's Buffet, which was originally Western Sizzling Steakhouse. But I cut all the meat for all the Western Sizzlings here in Pensacola, and at the time it was 5 of them, and I cut all the steaks. I did that for like 9 years. It was a hybrid. It was buffalo and beef bred together. So yeah, I ate a lot of buffalo and I can't tell any difference. Mark Avery asked, what are the CDs on the wall? Mark, I think I answered that last night, but those CDs on the wall is my 8 #1 hits with UZTV. Charlotte Dixon asked, do I like John Denver's music? I love John Denver's music. And thank God I am a country boy. Josephine Garcia said, Jimmy Swaggart and Jerry Lee Lewis are cousins. Yes, they are, Josephine, but you got to add Mickey Gilley in there too. All 3 of them's cousins. It's Jimmy Swaggart, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Mickey Gilley. They're all 3 cousins. They're all 3 first cousins. Lois Mays said, oh yeah, this is the one I was wanting to get to. He said, some mouthwash will cure my smacking. Well, I wasn't aware of the fact that I was smacking, but Lois, when you don't know what you're talking about, it's always best to keep your mouth shut. And you don't know what you're talking about here. So I hope you know where the door is. Sandy Reisner, what do you think about Mickey Gilley? I love Mickey Gilley. I don't think he's ever made a song that I don't like. Joaquin Cortez asks, have I ever met Herb Albert and R. Lee Van Cleef? I've never met either one of them, but I do like Herb Albert's music. But the other one, Lee Van Cleef, I've never heard of him. Lois Ann Wapner asks, what's my favorite part of the chicken? Wing and leg. Before I had the cancer and I could swallow good, breast was my favorite part, but now it just chokes me. I get choked every time I try to eat it. Patty Sproles asked, do I like Neil Diamond? I love Neil Diamond. And he's another good one that we lost not long ago. Sherry Dugan asked, what's my favorite dessert and do I like pies? My two favorite desserts is banana pudding with a baked meringue on top. And I don't like that instant pudding out of the box. I like real banana pudding. And bread pudding is another favorite with rum sauce on top. But now, where my wife used to work, they did make bread pudding for the patients there, and she would always bring a bunch of it home. And it was cut into like little squares, and you could actually pick it up and hold it like almost like a cookie. That was really good. It was soft and gushy like bread pudding, but you can actually hold it in your hands and eat it. It was different, but it was really good. And do I like pies? Ain't that the best part of the holiday season? Pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, pecan pie. And Amy throws down when it comes to making pies. Sherry Dugan asks, what is my favorite cologne? Sherry, you won't believe this, and it's a very cheap cologne, but it has always been my favorite, and it's really all I wear. I love Old Spice. It just reminds me so much of the older men that was in our lives when we was kids. And I think that's the reason I like it so much. But Old Spice is cheap, and it's my favorite. There is a cologne that a lot of people wears, and I don't really know the name of it. I think it's petroleol or something like that. You can smell that stuff 200 feet before they get to you. They wear too much of it. It's an oil, and they want to take a bath in it. Anytime it's a oil, it only takes a couple of drops, and they don't seem to realize it. But I can smell it coming, and it just gets so nauseated it stinks. Mostly it's the burnout hippies that wears that stuff. Richard Gary asks, what's the one thing that I do when I visit Florida? Well, Gary, I was born and raised in Pensacola, Florida, and I still live here, so I don't visit here. But if I was talking to someone that would be visiting here, I would definitely say you got to go to the beach and experience our sugar white sands. That's what I am most proud of with Florida. Gary also ask, what would you not do when traveling overseas? Show off your money. If you show off your money, there's people watching. If you just pull out a wad of money to pay for something, they're watching. They'll see you, and they will kill you for that money. So don't ever dress up. Don't take your nicest clothes with you. Dress down. Hide your money in your shoes. Only put a very little bit in your pocket before you leave your motel room in the mornings, because you will get robbed and they will kill you for $1. So be very careful. Y'all, that's all the questions I got, and it's only 14 minutes. We like to go 30 minutes on these shows, but what else are we going to talk about? We're not going to talk about all the funk going on today. Yeah, but if that one guy what's his name again? Lewis Mays. He says that mouthwash would stop my smacking. Lewis, what you don't understand is I'm a survivor of stage 4 throat cancer. The radiation messed me up big time, and that's why I smack. That's my excuse. Now what's yours? With comments like that, you're not welcome here, so go away. Y'all, I love you all. We're going to go ahead and end it now since I don't have many questions tonight. Y'all please come back in the morning at 6 a.m. and please subscribe to my channel, leave your thumbs up, leave your comments, and leave your questions for tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll get more questions tomorrow night. I want to keep doing these shows, but if it keeps dying the way it looks like it's dying and not getting the views, it's going to end up hurting the channel. So y'all ask your questions, come back every night so we can keep doing this. I do love you all, and y'all please go check out the olive branches in the it's in the description box below. Check it out, let me know what you think about it. I hope it will help a lot of people. And again, we're not selling anything there. We do have a description box, a donation box, and you can donate if you want to, but you don't have to. Everything is free on that site. So please go check it out and share it out so other people can get the help from it. That's what the channel is there for. That website and the channel, that's what they're there for, to help other people. So y'all be sure and share it out, and just know I love you all. Watch this video that's popping up here now. Please subscribe to this channel, leave your thumbs up, and leave your questions for tomorrow night. I love you all. And with Jesus, we will get through anything. They can't throw anything at us that Jesus Christ can't protect us from. I love you all, child.